February 8, 2025, Pasadena police officers were conducting routine patrols when they observed a vehicle allegedly running a stop sign in the 400 block of Southmore Avenue.
Anywhere is fine.
The driver, later identified as a man in his 40s, did not immediately comply with the officer's signal to pull over, instead continuing for 6 blocks before finally bringing the vehicle to a stop on Spooner Street. The officer, a 13-year veteran of the Pasadena Police Department, exited his vehicle and began issuing clear commands, instructing the driver to stay in the car and to show his hands.
Hey, stay in the vehicle. Stay in the vehicle.
The suspect exited his vehicle. He turned partially to face the officer, moving in a way that suggested he was reaching behind his back.
Hey, stay in the vehicle. Stay in the vehicle. Stay in the vehicle. Show me your hands.
The officer immediately recognized the threat. Within seconds, the suspect produced a firearm, holding it with both hands in a shooting stance parallel to the ground, directly aimed at the officer. In response, the officer fired multiple rounds. The suspect was struck, collapsing to the ground as the situation rapidly concluded. Throughout the encounter, the officer remained focused on ensuring his own safety while attempting to mitigate danger to anyone nearby.
Show me your hands. Hey! 481, shots fired. Shots fired. What are we out for?
34 out. Okay.
Eyewitnesses later confirmed seeing the suspect with a firearm and indicated that the officer acted to defend himself under imminent threat. Dashcam and body-worn camera footage later released by the Pasadena Police Department provides a detailed view of the encounter, showing the moments leading up to the suspect's actions and the officer's measured response.
Stay in the vehicle. Show me your hands. Show me your hands. Hey! 481, shots fired. Shots fired.
While the officer was unharmed, the situation highlights the constant vigilance required to protect both public safety and personal safety in the field. Authorities stress that these encounters demand rapid assessment, restraint, and decisive action in the face of imminent threat. Administrative procedures were immediately initiated following the shooting, consistent with standard protocol after officer-involved incidents, and a grand jury review was scheduled to evaluate the officer's actions. Case number 2. On April 16, 2021, the San Antonio Police Department received a report of suspicious activity involving a blue pickup truck in the 2300 block of Penn Road. Officer Tyler Savage, a 5-year veteran of the force, was dispatched to investigate.
Hey, stop digging in your pocket, bro. Huh?
Immediately after making contact with the driver, the officer instructed the front seat passenger to stop going through his pockets.
When he arrived just before 11:30 a.m., the truck was occupied by 3 individuals, 2 men in the front seats and a woman in the back. Savage approached the driver's side and instructed the driver to turn off the vehicle and place the keys where he could see them.
Turn the car off. I was like, gas, man.
Sorry.
Let me get the keys.
Why?
So I'm gonna put them up here so you don't take off.
I'm not gonna take off on you.
Okay, well, let me get the keys. If you ain't gonna take off, I'm just gonna put them up here just so you don't take off. It's for my safety.
Look, I'm not. Look.
There you go. Put them up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, bro.
He requested identification while noting the odor of marijuana inside the vehicle. The driver admitted to recently smoking, but claimed he had no marijuana on him.
You got your ID on you, man?
Well, they're just my passengers.
Yeah, I'm the passenger.
Step
out from here.
And the officer asked the driver to step out of the car after he says he smells marijuana.
Okay, step out.
Why?
Well, I told you to. Step out.
Whoa. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to give you my insurance
It
card.
smells like marijuana. I need you to
I'm
stop.
sorry. Yes, I did smoke. I did smoke earlier. And but it's the smell on me. And I'm being honest with you.
We'll figure that out. Go
No,
step out from here.
well, I'm being honest with you.
The situation escalated quickly. While Officer Savage opened the driver's door, body camera footage captured the front seat passenger, later identified as Alex Garcia, asking the backseat passenger, Sammy Barbosa, for a firearm.
No, I thought you want me to get the insurance card. No. Why? Sir,
Within seconds, both men opened fire, striking Officer Sauvage in the hand.
Stop reaching around.
The suspect's gunfire hits the officer in the hand. Gunfire also strikes his police radio.
Despite the injury, Sauvage retrieved his weapon and took cover behind his patrol vehicle, returning fire at the suspects. He fired multiple rounds as he observed movement inside the truck, fearing he would be shot again.
Call the police! Call the police! Call the police! Call the police! My radio's down! Tell them my radio's down!
The two men in the truck were fatally struck at the scene. The woman, seated in the back, was shot in the torso during the exchange. She was quickly transported to a nearby hospital and survived her injuries. Officer Sauvage, though injured, was also taken to a hospital for treatment of his hand, but was released later that day. Authorities confirmed the identities of the deceased suspects as 25-year-old Alex Garcia and 33-year-old Sammy Barbosa. The woman in the back seat has not been charged and was cooperating with investigators. Law enforcement emphasized that Officer Sauvage acted in self-defense in response to the imminent threat posed by the armed suspects. Case number 3, on August 15, 2025. Port St. Joe police officers received a call about a vehicle fleeing after a repo attempt in Gulf County, Florida. The driver, 41-year-old Tequila Walker, was behind the wheel of a white Ford Fusion with an expired temporary tag.
Gulf. I'm behind it here on Avenue A. She still hadn't pulled over yet.
Officers located the vehicle and attempted a traffic stop, but Walker refused to pull over, driving slowly through North Port St. Joe.
Pull the car over.
Sergeant Morrison tried to block her path near Avenue A and Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Walker drove onto the sidewalk, weaving through town at a cautious pace. With public safety in mind, Morrison terminated the stop and officers cleared the area.
She just turned around me. Back off. Where you at, Morrison?
Hey, you're just getting yourself in a lot more trouble is all you're doing.
By 4:20 p.m., officers responded to a separate hit-and-run report on Avenue C involving Walker's vehicle. The reporting party declined to pursue charges. Morrison then relocated to Martin Luther King Boulevard and spoke with both Walker and the repo driver. Walker drove by slowly, seemingly attempting to avoid confrontation. For 15 minutes, Morrison attempted to de-escalate the situation, asking her to exit the vehicle and turn it over. But Walker refused and eventually drove away.
He stopped. I made him stop. Pull in here so you're not blocking the roadway.
All right, what's up?
I just want to know what in the hell's going on.
Yo, I don't goddamn know. You tell me.
Well, they're trying to repossess your car.
What the fuck for?
Because they say you didn't pay for it, apparently.
Really?
Yeah. Pull up here so we're not in the middle of the road. Just pull up behind me.
Hell. They want, they can come get it, hell.
Well, they're trying to.
Well, let me be on them, hell. I don't know, everybody's got a goddamn choice right now. I can't tell who is who. I don't know nobody who's got a goddamn choice.
Well, don't talk about
So I said, fuck them and just come get my car. I don't know.
Okay.
Shortly after 5:50 p.m., officers were dispatched to a convenience store in Highland View, where Walker's vehicle had reportedly caused another hit and run and had been blocked in by the repo truck. Simultaneously, reports of reckless driving by Walker came in.
Put it down, ma'am. Put it down. No, ma'am.
Around 6 p.m., Sergeant Morrison and Officer Lee located Walker's car in the 200 block of Avenue C. Walker was in the driver's seat, holding a 16-inch fillet-style knife with a silver blade. Officer Lee approached from the front while Morrison approached from the rear. The officers attempted to de-escalate the situation for several minutes, but Walker refused to drop the knife. Morrison tried to open the car door while Lee provided cover, but the vehicle was locked. A Gulf County deputy arrived, broke the passenger side window, and deployed a taser 7 times with no effect.
Unlock the door! Drop the knife now! Drop it!
Walker swung the knife at the deputy from inside the vehicle, then exited while still holding the weapon and advanced towards Sergeant Morrison.
All right, put it down! Put it down!
Oh, kill myself! Oh, God, that person out there shooting out the taser!
Fearing for their safety, Officer Lee and Sergeant Morrison discharged their firearms. Walker was struck and immediately rendered medical aid by officers until Gulf County EMS arrived. She was transported to the hospital with 2 gunshot wounds, treated, and later discharged. Her 16-inch knife was recovered at the scene. Walker now faces multiple charges, including aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer and resisting officers with violence from both the Port St. Joe Police Department and Gulf County Sheriff's Office. Case 4I. On August 30th, 2021, Brevard County deputies received a call for a routine traffic stop on US 192 in West Melbourne, near Interstate 95. A vehicle carrying 3 adults and a 2-month-old infant had drawn law enforcement attention, but what began as a standard stop quickly escalated into a life-threatening confrontation.
What's that? In the car? All right, partner. He wants to talk to you out here. Is that all you're? Yeah. I'll watch it for you. He's all right. I got babies. Oh, you got a dog too? Hell. I'll make sure they're all right. I got babies too, man.
Deputy Brian Potters, a seasoned officer, initiated the stop and was joined moments later by Deputy Tyler Toman to assist. The deputies approached the vehicle cautiously, addressing the occupants and requesting identification, while maintaining focus on the child in the back seat. All seemed under control until a sudden, unexpected act of violence changed the scene dramatically.
Huh? Okay.
Paris Wilder, 38 years old and seated in the back of the vehicle, had concealed an AR-15 style rifle. In an instant, he exited the vehicle and opened fire on Deputy Potters. Potters was struck in the leg, and blood began to flow immediately. The deputies returned fire, seeking cover behind their patrol units while trying to protect themselves, the infant, and the other occupants from harm.
Shit! Hey! Shit!
Wilder's attack intensified as he used the rifle to assault Deputy Potters directly, striking him multiple times in the head with the butt of the weapon. The deputies were forced to act decisively, firing multiple rounds to neutralize the threat. What began as a routine traffic stop turned into a violent ambush, underscoring the ever-present risk law enforcement officers face daily and the unpredictable nature of human behavior in high-stakes encounters. Number 5. On July 30th, 2020, Chicago police officers closed in on a stolen Porsche near the city's west side. Behind the wheel was 27-year-old Lavelle Jordan, a convicted felon, out on parole, known to the system, known to officers.
Lift me up, okay? I got skin grafts. Lift me up. Wait, stop, folks. Put this shit up.
Get on your knee.
I'm about to put it up to the front.
But this afternoon, he wasn't just a car thief. He was about to become the center of one of the most dangerous shootouts inside a police station in the city's history.
I can't put cuffs in the front. You'll be fine. Get on your knee.
I can't get on my knees. I got
Get on your knee.
I got 30 reverse all of my legs and knees.
Okay.
The vehicle stop was tense from the beginning. Officers dragged Jordan out of the Porsche, pulled him to the ground, and cuffed his hands behind his back. They searched him quickly for weapons. He insisted he didn't have any. He even complained about burns on his hands, asking for the cuffs to be moved to the front. Officers refused, telling him they would sort that out once they reached the station.
Stay on your side.
Hold on, wait, come on.
All right. It's over, okay? Don't play fucking games.
You can slow it down. We got it.
Put me in the
We
car.
got it. We got it.
Take the cuffs off, put it in front, please.
I'm not putting cuffs in the front.
You got to, sir. I have medical. Look in the car. How much issue?
I'm not putting the cuffs in the front.
Look at my hand, sir. Look at my hand.
We saw your hand.
Stay
We
put.
got it.
Jordan was placed in the back of a squad SUV, hands behind his back, but he wasn't unarmed. Somehow, he had managed to keep a small handgun hidden in his clothes. And as the minutes passed, with the patrol vehicle rolling toward the 25th District Station, he began to maneuver.
Just watch him. Just watch him.
Nope.
I promise you.
We're not putting cuffs in the front.
I'm gonna get you to the station. I'm gonna take them off. Look at my hand. This shit hurt. I got 30 rebirths everywhere. Okay, please. Get you to the station and we'll take them off. Please.
By the time they pulled into the Sally Port at 5555 West Grand Avenue, his hands were no longer behind him. They were in front, and the gun was ready. When the rear door opened, Jordan struck first. A shot rang out, hitting an officer in the chin. Chaos erupted in the confined space of the station entrance. Officers scrambled for cover as Jordan opened fire from the back seat. He kept firing, hitting another officer in the shoulder and neck, and wounding a third in the hip. One officer took a round to his vest, but was spared serious injury.
The police! 10-1! Back to the station! Shot fired! Police! 10-1! Officer down! Roll an ambulance!
The squad port echoed with gunfire as officers returned fire. 4 of them drew down on Jordan, unleashing round after round. More than 50 shots tore through the space in seconds. Jordan tried to shield himself, ducking behind the car door, but the officers pressed forward, determined to stop the attack. For several minutes, it was a deadly standoff at point-blank range. Officers outside the SUV fired into the back seat. Jordan fired back, his weapon still in hand. At one point, an officer who had been shot rose to his feet and returned fire despite his injuries.
Suspect down! Suspect down!
The gun battle didn't let up until Jordan finally went down, struck multiple times and unable to move.
We still have shots fired over there. These guys who crashed into the Sally Port.
He still got the gun! Get...
Clear.
Gun is clear!
And do we have EMS on station?
Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's Cordy at?
In just a few moments, the 25th District Station had become a war zone, with officers and their suspect exchanging fire in one of the most violent clashes inside a Chicago police facility in recent memory.